Welcome everyone, I'm your host Locum23. You're joining me for Choices, Stories You Play, Sophomore Book 1, Chapter 11, Sabotage. You return home from the football field and run into Caitlin in the living room. Hey Mizumi. Oh, you don't look too happy, what's up? She moves aside a bunch of papers and past the spot on the couch next to her. You sit down and put your arms around her, kissing your cheek. I was just with Chris and Zig at practice, and things got out of hand with Manny again. Again? How is he still on the team if all he does is cause trouble? I think part of it is that Chris just doesn't want to step on anyone's toes. He glanced at some of the loose papers on the couch. Were you writing an essay? Heck no! This one, 100 times more fun. She shows you one of the papers, and you see that it's a flyer for a band. Someone has sketched goofy musical instruments all over it. Cool. Did you get a gig? Who's the artist? It's us. The band. I mean, who drew the pictures? I like the talking guitar. Oh, that's Rachel. She's always wanted to design the flyers for the Gutter Kittens, but Natasha never let her. We've been writing and practicing like crazy. This group is going places, Mizumi. You kiss her softly on the lips. I know you are. Footsteps approach from the hallway, and you both turn to see Zach coming in the living room. I thought I heard two of my favorite people. It sounded like you were talking about the band stuff, because I just had the best idea. Okay, spit it out already. What if DVD played a show here? I just finished cleaning out the backyard, and I could run to the hardware store for wood to build a stage. Zach, you're a genius. The band will get so much exposure, that'll earn our house so much hype, but that sounds like a lot of work. I mean, you're building a literal stage, Zach. A literal stage. Not figuratively, literally. Sure, we'll go with band would get a lot of exposure. Our parties have a pretty good turnout so far, so if you play here, you'll get to introduce your sound to lots of people. And hopefully they'll tell their friends about us too. Zach, have I ever told you that you're my favorite genius? Just a few times. So, when is TBD thinking about holding its first gig? Soon? Please say soon. Maybe in a couple weeks. We still have to finalize the set and get a lot of more flyers done. And Zach would have to build the stage out back. Caitlin slips her hands into yours and laces your fingers together. Mizumi, can I ask you for a favor? Of course you can ask. The question is whether or not I'll be able to fulfill it. Okay, so, you know how you write for the newspaper? She plays with your fingers, batting her lashes at you. Yeah, I did last time I checked. I know I was kind of demanding at the Loose Pens concert, and I shouldn't have been so upset when you gave Natasha's band a good review, because they were very good. But this time I wanted to ask you for something different, something fair. You wait, and Caitlin looks at you hopefully. I was wondering if you might, maybe, possibly, write up a little piece on TBD? What exactly were you thinking of? Just a quick intro on the band and maybe something about the house party so people will know where to come see us. The show will be our debut. It'll mean that the world if we could perform our first set to a big audience. Sadly, if you were real, I would do anything, including moving the oceans and the moon for you, but I already have an article to write. I'm really sorry, but I have to start my piece on the second chance scholarship. It's totally fine. I don't want to overwork you. How about this? I'll put up flyers for you on my way to class tomorrow. I know it isn't much, but Thanks. It'll be a big help. She hands you a stack of flyers and kisses your cheek, and you head to your room to start writing your article. After working on the scholarship article for a while, you sit back and stretch your arms over your head. I think I'll have to finish this tomorrow. Suddenly you hear a scuffling sound coming from somewhere in your house. You poke your head out of your bedroom door and call softly down the hall. Hello? When there's no answer, you follow the sound through the house towards the kitchen. What the hell? How does this work? How do I pick it all up? Becca? Becca stands up from the kitchen floor and whirls to face you. I'm not doing anything. Really? Because it looked like you were hunched over on the floor, muttering to yourself in the middle of the night. It's called cleaning, Mizumi. Get a clue. Okay. Cross your arms and give Becca a challenging look. Cleaning again, huh? Becca, are you stressed out? Feeling guilty about Madison? Trying to mess this kitchen up? Becca, are you stressed out? Because I can think of at least one reason you would be. Becca flips her disheveled hair out of her face. No, or I wasn't, until you shut up and started hounding me. You let out a long breath. Look, I just want to know what you're doing to our kitchen at midnight. Becca sighs as well and crosses her arms. Okay, maybe there's something on my mind, and maybe I thought cleaning would help me relax. That's what all this boring self-help blogs say, and they've obviously never experienced the serenity of having someone to do all the cleaning for them. So, you were stress cleaning. You know, that's a pretty good habit. Suddenly, a sharp tang of alcohol reaches your nose, and you take a closer look at the kitchen. Becca, what the heck is all this? Apart from the smell, there are strips of wet toilet paper all over the counters, and a pile of dust on the floor with crumpled paper towel laid over the top. I don't want to scratch up the counter, so I tried cleaning them with the softest material I could think of, but you guys only have simple ply. And I swept all the crud on the floor, but I don't know how to get the trash can, and picking it up with the paper towel isn't working. What happened to the dustpan attached to the broom? I thought there was a snowplow or something, so I stuck it by the front door. And that smell? I thought rubbing alcohol would disinfect the dirty dishes. Okay. Becca, you're trying at least. Becca sits down on the floor. Yeah, and making things so much worse in the process. You sit beside her and rub her back. Masumi, do I, ever help, or am I just in the way? Becca... This is tough, because... You know what, I'm gonna be honest, you've been a real handful. I mean, I knew what you were like before you moved in, but I guess I just hoped that I'd see more of a change by this point. I'm trying so hard to figure out what's right and wrong, and how to act around people, and it's just not working. I feel so broken. I'm still mad at Madison, but I wish I hadn't just gone road like that. Runs a hand through her hair in frustration. You know, you made a mistake, and you regret the way you acted. That's a really important step, Becca. Still, I'm scared you'll just get sick of the way I'm acting and give up on me. I only screw up so many times before it's too many. Becca, I need you to do better in the future. It's okay to make mistakes, but isn't it okay to neglect fixing them? Madison's really hurting. For her sake, for your sake, the sake of me being able to believe in you, I hope you'll do something about it. I'll try my best. You'll have to do more than try. You have to really set your mind to it and see it through. I will, I promise. A long silence follows. Eventually, you let out a sigh. How about I help you finish things up here? She gives you a look of disbelief. I still don't get why you're being so nice to me. You should be more angry about the whole Madison thing. Becca, I'm still really upset about that. Letting you handle it. Expecting you to clean up after our next party. Letting you handle it. You made a big mess for yourself. And I'm going to stay out of it unless you ask for help. But I want you to make an effort first. Now, come on. We both could use some sleep, so let's make this quick. Retrieve the dustpan and help Becca sweep up. Then get out a clean sponge and wash the dishes while she dries them. Alright, that looks like a good start, but you think you can handle the counters on your own? Yeah, I've got this. She looks at you tentatively. Thanks for the help. I'm sorry that I let you down so much. I'm just not... I'm not just gonna turn my back on you, Becca. At least, not yet. I want you to become a happier person. I believe you can do the work necessary to get there. Thanks. As you're heading to the living room, Caitlin comes down the stairs, yawning. Mizumi, you're still awake too? I was helping Becca undestroy the kitchen. What are you doing up? You open your arms for her, and she steps close and rests her forehead on your shoulder. I was writing some lyrics, except now my head feels like it's full of rocks, and your shoulder feels like the best pillow ever. I recommend a real pillow. I'd love to look at your lyrics. Honestly, I'm still kind of self-conscious about them. They probably pale in comparison to anything you could write. You cup her face in your hands and press your forehead to hers, gazing into her eyes. I highly doubt that. I would love to see what my beautiful, talented girlfriend has written. And I'd love to just talk writing with you in general, since we come at it from totally different angles. You helped Caitlin feel better about her band. That sounds pretty nice. Let me at least make some edits, and then I'll get back to you. I was actually just coming down to get a glass of water before getting ready for bed. But you said Becca caused a disaster? She was doing some stress cleaning. Approach at your own risk. Come on, Mizumi. We both know I can handle her. I think you should come to bed with me instead. I have a glass of water in my room and everything. Caitlin lets out a mock gasp. It's like it was meant to be. Okay, you've won me over. You both head back to your room while you get out of your pajamas. Caitlin strips to her underwear and climbs into your bed. Thought you wanted some water. It's on my desk. Now that I'm here, I just want to fall asleep in your arms. What a romantic. You change into your pajamas and join Caitlin in bed. The two of you slipping into a peaceful slumber. Hashtag best girlfriend ever. You wake early the next morning and decide to start putting up Caitlin's flyers. After a quick breakfast, you head for campus. I'm serious, I would love a girlfriend like that. Every time you go into bed, you get undressed. You don't have to do the freaky. Just saying. Phew. I think I spread them across the entire campus. After putting up all the flyers, you still have some time before class, so you retrace your steps and see if you missed any spots. Hold on. I thought I put a TBD flyer here. There's a loose Pins flyer on the same bulletin board you visited earlier, except your TBD flyer is nowhere in sight. You peel back the Loose Pins flyer and find whoever covered Caitlin's flyer with Natasha. You retrace your steps further, finding more Loose Pins flyers covering the ones you put up. And eventually you come across... I'm already having a bad day. Could someone just set her on fire, please? Be appreciated. I'm just... Needed a drink. There we go. Hey, Natasha. Great day, isn't it? Natasha spins around to face you, looking surprised before her expression pulls into a scowl. It was until just now. So, are you seriously that petty? You're so intimidated by Caitlin's band that you have to cover their flyers with your own? Because, you know, if they got any exposure, your musical career would be down the drain faster than the water down a high-powered toilet? Natasha laughs loudly. Actually, I'm being strategic, but I know that isn't a concept you'd understand. Whatever, Natasha. I'm over you and your bad attitude. Just get your flyers off Caitlin's. And if I refuse? What are you gonna do? Put one of your flyers over every single one of Caitlin's? Well, duh. I need people to come to my show, not hers. While she turns away to tack up another flyer, you notice a whole stack of them sticking out of her backpack. I need to distract her somehow so she can't put up any more. Really? A typo for 19 diamonds. I'm done. You're lucky I'm the bigger person. She rolls her eyes. Snore, I've wasted enough of my time with you today. She flips her hair over her shoulder and leaves you standing there. Spin on your heel and head the other way. On your way to class, you spot Abby lounging on the grass, reading a book. Soaking up the last of the sun before winter arrives. Hey, Mizumi. And yeah, I figured it's only a matter of time until we're all shivering in our boots. You sit on the grass beside her. So, where's Tyler? Abby sighs. I'm definitely not tired of hearing that by now. Abby? Is he still hanging out with Sebastian? I'm sorry, I'm worried about you too. What? Why? It seems like things have been a little strained between the two of you recently. Abby closes her book and looks down at the cover for several moments. It's not a big deal. Are you sure about that? Okay, maybe things have been a little tense between us lately. I just really couldn't be around him anymore. What sort of trouble is brewing between Abby and Tyler? Stay tuned to the Sophomore to find out. Okay, so I hope y'all did enjoy. Sorry I'm a little off today. It's just been, today's been really crappy. Last couple days have been really crappy. Just dealing with a lot on my plate, you know. And, sorry I wasn't my usual humorous self. In a way, at least people's complaints of your reading and commentary seem to make the chapters go longer. At least the chapter was pretty short and swift. So I hope you all did enjoy. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe if you're not already. Also, I've been doing the chapters interactive stories. Those are up on the channel. I uploaded some today. I also have been doing Endless Summer, Book 1, Diamond Edition, so please check that out as well. I'll probably, in one of the boxes you're seeing here pop up soon, you can always go and check that out. I actually just released another Diamond Edition just a few minutes ago before Choices released their chapters. So, also, do keep in mind that Royal Romance, I believe, is coming out on this coming Friday. because they've already got Royal Romance Book 2, a little icon is up. So once that gets done and uploaded, I'm going to be working on High School Story Diamond Edition, trying to get that down as fast as possible. That'll be a first ever where we've completed the first book before the second book comes out. And then I'll also be working on Royal Romance Book 1 Diamond Edition after Book 2 does come out. So at least Book 1 Normal Edition will carry over. So at least that, or Book 1 Normal Edition, not Diamond Edition, sorry, will carry over to Book 2. Versus if we start Diamond Edition and then Book 2 comes out, then we're kind of screwed and not all the choices have been fully gone through. And then it's a nitpick kind of series. Also add down in the description below if you want to support my content. There's a couple links, also social media links. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.